Hello and welcome to a new video, and today we are again on the SE-Manon of SE Tours, and this is the last full day on board. We are in Nijmegen today, and as all the other videos too, this video was produced in cooperation with SE Tours, but SE Tours does not have any influence on the content of the video. Here on the map you can see our route today, and we are starting early in the morning with a view out of our cabin, a window after waking up, and as you can see we are already docked in Nijmegen, and after the breakfast it was time to leave the ship for a small walking tour on our own through Nijmegen, which is a very nice city with a very central docking location. But bear in mind, Nijmegen has a lot of hills. It's very untypical for the Netherlands, so if you see this dock 17 sign, this street you can go up to reach the city center, but it is quite steep. We will also see that later on, so if it is too steep you can also go a bit further until you pass the Holland Casino, and after this casino you will see this stairs, and right next to it is an elevator, and you can use this elevator to go up to the level of the city center. Of course I cannot guarantee that the elevator is available, but you can at least try to save a few meters by using this elevator to reach the level of the city center. As you can see, it's quite a big difference in height, so for some people it might be very useful to use this elevator. We're now in the center, and here was a small market with typical Dutch products, as you can see, and also very close by is this beautiful shopping street on 2 levels with a lot of nice shops. In general, the center of Nijmegen is quite spacious with different shopping streets, a lot of very nice shops, so Nijmegen is very good for shopping. My favorite store is the Sting, a brand that is mostly common in the Netherlands, and obviously we found a few things that we bought, and after that we continued our walking tour through the city center. Here we are on the marketplace with most of the historic buildings of Nijmegen. Very scenic place, it's absolutely worth visiting. Also I can recommend going through this arch, and behind that is this big and very nice church. And I also recommend to just stroll through some of the smaller streets and alleys, and you will find a lot of interesting things, as there's everywhere something to see here in Nijmegen. There's also a lot of art visible in the city, like this interesting artwork here, and that's also what I like about Nijmegen a lot. As you can see, there are a lot of stairs in the city, so as I said, this city center is located on a hill, so here you can see the street that is going from the ship to the city center, and as you can see it is rather steep, so it is not possible for everybody to go up here. And now we are back on the ship waiting for lunch, as this docking location is very central and we have seen almost everything of Nijmegen. We decided to stay on board for the afternoon, and we spent the time by watching the ships passing by. And of course then it was time for the lunch, which was today a salad, a soup and a pasta dish aglio e olio, which was very nice. We then stayed on board to edit a few pictures and videos, and then it was time for the coffee time. Here you can see what is offered during the coffee time, and soon after it was time to leave Nijmegen and heading back to our starting and end point in Düsseldorf. And the sail away from Nijmegen is also quite interesting. Very soon you will pass this interesting bridge, and as soon as you have passed this bridge you're in the nature with a lot of wildlife. If you're lucky you can even spot some wild horses, so this is a very nice place to be. And we were lucky, just a few minutes after leaving Nijmegen we already saw the first wild horses, and you will see them later on as well. But we went down from the sun deck to the lounge because it was time for the farewell cocktail with the captain and the cruise manager, and soon after it was also time for the gala dinner. And here we can see some of the landscape past Nijmegen and also some of the wild horses. Here we are passing the Vahali shipyard. This shipyard is building river cruise ships, and here we can see some more of the wild horses. And a few minutes later we already passed the border from the Netherlands to Germany, so we were back in Germany. And then it was time for the gala dinner, of course, with a nice glass of wine, and we had a very nice menu with beef fillet as a main course, so it was rather typical gala dinner on a cruise ship, and it was obviously, as you can see here, a very nice and tasty. And of course we also had the baked Alaska, which is very typical and traditional for cruise ships. And after that it was time to go back to the lounge, where we had a nice last evening on board, and then it was time to go to sleep. And that means that is it for this video. I hope it was interesting for you. Here you can see the name of the song, and when the next video will be uploaded. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link, and I hope to see you in my next video.